welcome to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra. This is my baby Yoda. Grogu. And I cannot say how excited I am to watch the first spin-off, or whatever you want to call it, of The Mandalorian, the book of Boba Fett. Um, because it's snowing outside where I live and the roads are very nasty, my boyfriend, who normally accompanies me during my reactions, can't come today, but I couldn't wait to watch it any longer, so we're watching it separately. I'll react to it, but he'll be caught up for next time. So he just texted me and told me, watch it now. It's awesome. And I was like, dang it, okay. So I had to put away some of my stuff and grab all my equipment and get started because I don't want to waste any more time. I want to be able to watch this and not get any spoilers. And if I leave it any longer, something's going to be spoiled. So, what are we going to expect out of the Book of Boba Fett? We saw at the end of The Mandalorian that Boba Fett and Fennec went to Jabba's palace, basically confronted Bib Fortuna. He died. Now Boba Fett was sitting on the throne. So, what was really cool about that ending scene was the ability to see that what had happened after Jabba died, being that his second in command, Bib, was the one who who took over the throne. But, living in Jabba's palace is a life of leisure, and Bib Bib let himself go, and he was looking quite like Jabba the Hutt by the time Boba Fett got to him. So, now with Boba Fett in charge, and Fennec as his sidekick, what is his plan for Tatooine? Does he plan to continue to run it the gangster way? Does he plan to create some kind of peace coalition, a fair trade? I saw in the trailers that he was trying to get people to work together, but they didn't really buy or care that he thought he was in charge. So how is Boba Fett going to basically assert his dominance or lead role over Tatooine? Who will show up in the Book of Boba Fett? I can only dream of seeing the Mandalorian, or little Grogu, or Luke, or frankly anyone. Cobb Vanth is on Tatooine. Will he come to Tatooine? Will he come to outside Mos Eisley? I think that's where Jabba's palace is near Mos Eisley. Who will we see? I'm just really excited to open that can up. I mean, Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau were willing to surprise us all again with an amazing resurrection of Luke Skywalker. And if you've seen my final Mandalorian Season 2 episode reaction, you will see how big a fan of Luke Skywalker I am. I don't care if people are like, the CG isn't good enough. I really don't care. Okay? I'm old. I'm a Gen X. I lived with really bad CG in my youth. I don't care. As long as my man, Mark Hamill, is doing that character again and he is in front of me, CGI or no CGI, I am on the floor excited. On the floor dying. Okay? So I'm not one of those Star Wars fans who critiques everything, and I immerse myself in it. I love it. I don't care if you don't like various movies. Now, I will say I don't like the way that Luke's character was handled in the end trilogy, but I know Mark Hamill wasn't either. So as long as the two of us are in cahoots on that, I'm fine. Because really, I have my favorites. I have my favorite movies. There's movies I haven't seen because they're not on my favorite character. But the chance to see Luke Skywalker come to life again post Return of the Jedi in his prime is enough to make me lose my mind. So I suggest you check out my Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 8 finale reaction. Watch the ending. Watch my post reaction. I guarantee it will if you're a fan of Star Wars, you will feel all of the moments again with me. Every time I rewatch that, because I do sometimes, those feelings just flood right back. So, as a huge Star Wars fan and a huge Mandalorian fan, um, I cannot wait for them to put out season 3 of Mandalorian. However, I do know they've filmed either part or whole of Kenobi. Know they were working on Ahsoka. I know that Boba Fett is obviously in the can. Pedro's been working on The Last of Us in just outside Calgary and Edmonton, Alberta, for months now, since July. Is he? I know they're on holiday break. Are they done filming that show? What is he doing voiceovers while he's filming that show? How is this working? I need Pedro to get back to the Mandalorian set and pump me out some more Mandalorian, because that is really important. However, for sure I'll be watching any of his new series. I'm a huge Pedro fan. Love Pedro Pascal. So definitely we'll be looking at that. If we were watching Jeopardy the other day, one of the categories was about Pedro and the Mandalorian. So hopefully you saw that and was like, dang, that's the Mandalorian, easy peasy. Because he did, and he put it up on his Instagram or Twitter. I can't remember. It was really funny. So you've made it when you make a Jeopardy, when you become a Jeopardy question. So, without further ado, Baby Yoda and I, aka Grogu. You can argue with me over the name. I like them both. I have nothing against Grogu. I like Grogu. I interchange Baby Yoda and Grogu just because I'm so used to seeing Baby Yoda. Then I learned Grogu. I love them both. I have no issue with the name. Just my brain is old and doesn't figure out Grogu, Grogu. It always says Baby Yoda. So please don't take me to task over that. I have nothing against Grogu. I will interchange his name for the next 50 years of my life because I'm old, and that's the way it is. So, anyway, like I was saying, let's get down to business. Ooh, ooh. Jabba's palace. Oh, oh. What is this? This is some kind of Darth Vader life miss. What? What's wrong with you, Boba Fett? Oh God, he's in the rain. He is inside the pit. The Sarlacc pit. No way. So we're gonna see. This is what everybody's been asking for. How did he get out? You burned it. What? It's like Buttercup coming out of the sands at Princess Bride. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is how he got the armor. Wait a second. I'm alive. Dude. I don't think I've ever seen a Jawa be like violent. That was violent. Seriously? You're not gonna give him a ride? Why did I get out of the Sarlacc pit? I've been robbed and now I'm a hostage. Why? Yeah, just go on your back and get dragged. I wonder if that would even hurt. What? This is unnecessary. Why are you hitting me? I do not like this at all. Don't think about that. Doing it anyway. I'm just gonna do it.
Rodian, do you want me to cut your bonds?
Shut it. Why would you do that, Rodian? Knee gun. do enjoy the knee gun. That's all I'm giving you.
So you bring no tribute?
No.
The mayor's heartfelt welcome
Is the tribute?
regrets that he's been drawn away by pressing matters, milady.
He wants you to pay him.
Nuh-uh-uh-uh.
I'm the crime lord. He's supposed to pay me.
Shall I kill him?
Hey, it's their old band. It's Jabba's band. Are we gonna see the lady with the long snoot?
Huh. Yours looks shinier than mine.
Nice. Hat's full of bling.
In difficult times, fear is a sure bet.
Ah! Behind you, yo! What? Hello. Oh no! That tote works. I'll need one. I'm tired. I'm totally sunburned. I don't know how I'm not dead yet. I've been out in the two blazing suns for like how many days now?
No hard feelings, mate.
Yeah.
Look now, why are you down?
How is he finding so many?
I would like a drink.
Ow. That was nasty. Oh, what is that? The hell is that? Ah! Holy! Oh no! Oh no! What is that? What on earth is that? Oh my god! That is nasty. Oh lordy! Oh my god, oh my god. That's how Jabba died. Strangling him with your own slavey chains. Yeah, die. Die, you evil thing. Oh lord, they took the head. It's gonna hand him the stuff, that's right. Would you like to take a sip? You are one of us now. All right, so season 1, episode 1, Book of Boba Fett. Interesting. It looks like we're going to get 2 parallel stories, which is kind of nice because people have always wondered how Boba Fett made it out of the Sarlacc pit. Well, we just found out. So that was interesting. He did escape. And then how did he end up getting the gaffy stick? How did he end up losing his armor? A lot of that was covered in this. The Jawas came and stole his armor after he basically passed out in the desert. And then the Sand People came and they took him on as a prisoner. And then, of course, we've got him showing his worth as a warrior and becoming one with the Tusken people, because that's kind of how they respect people. So that was like overall that storyline. And then you got your other storyline where he wants to rule by respect and not fear. Only problem is I think most Espa people are used to having a level of fear, and when they don't have one, they feel like they can take over. So we saw a few things in this episode that were reminiscent. We saw, of course, the Sarlacc pit. We saw the wreckage of Jabba's beach cruiser, palace cruiser, whatever we called it. His little cruiser was over by the Sarlacc pit, all destroyed. We saw the ode to Jabba's palace in the bar that he went into, that I'll get to more in a second, but the blue guy playing the keyboard that looks like an elephant, he was in the original band that played in Jabba's Palace and Return to the Jedi. I have this feeling he was taken out when they did the redo version, because they added this electronic guy, the CGA guy who sang instead. But I might be wrong about that. Um, so the guy playing the clarinet type thing, also from the Mos Eisley Cantina, where there were three of them playing the do 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 do. It was the same guys with the same look. We had Rodian, who's the species of Greedo, held hostage. So as I was watching the credits, I saw the name Jennifer Beals. So Jennifer Beals was a lead character in Flashdance, a movie in the 80s that was quite popular. And so it was interesting to see that she was in this one. And I'm guessing it was her playing the madam in the kind of fantasy poker playing casino ladies and stuff area that he went into to introduce himself. We still don't know who hired the assassins to go after him, because just as he was coming out with a helmet full of bling, some assassins came and using many things from Clone Wars, the shields that get generated, zapping sticks, um, those were all used. Fennec brought one back alive because she was told to bring one back alive, and she kept it to one. She got rid of the other one, made him fall off the roof. Really, that was cool too. Um, so we're left with kind of a back and forth now. I don't know if we feel now that his backstory is done and now we'll just see the present of where he is, or if they'll continue to do back and forth, because he's been in the back to tank quite a few times. Obviously, he's damaged and scarred from when he was in the Sarlacc pit and he was in the sun for hours and hours on end. I don't know how he's not dead from heat strokes. Nobody gave him water. And he's bald, so all his skin was getting just fried. So that accounts for all of the mass that is his skin. Um, so will we learn more about how he um, lived with the Tusken Raiders? Not sure, but I think the next episode is who sent the assassins. What's the mayor's deal? The mayor sent his assistant with no gift and basically was like, "You owe us a gift." And then he was like, "Your gift is getting out of here without me killing you." And the mayor's assistant was like, "Well, expect another another delegation member to come visit you." No, no, thank you. Who is this mayor? Who is it? I'd like to know. Um, I have not seen any mayor as of yet. Is it going to be Timothy Oliphant's character? That would be hilarious if he left his village and became mayor of Mos Espa. I made a mistake in introduction. I thought that Jabba's palace was closer to Mos Eisley, but turns out it's closer to Mos Espa, mostly because I didn't know much about Tatooine until last season when we learned there was Mos Eisley, Mos Espa, Mos Pelgo, used to be somewhere around there. So there's not too many cities on Tatooine, but it's interesting to see how big they are. So I'm trying to think if there any other callbacks to the old series. Yes, huge one in how Boba took down the sand creature. Now that sand creature was reminiscent of a Pokemon that I've seen that has 4 arms. So Machamp, I think his name is. So when he came out, that's the first thing I thought of. So how many evil things are under the sand? We got the Sarlacc pit. We got the sandworms. Now we got these horrible creatures with 4 arms and a huge nasty face that basically pop out of the ground and try to eat you. So Boba Fett takes this dude on, strangling him with his own slave chains. A la Leia from Return of the Jedi when she uses her chains to strangle Jabba. So Boba Fett kind of did his own take on that, and it gave him the respect of the Sand People as he killed a major creature and saved one of their children. So I do like the Sand People. I love the dogs they have. So I'm glad that the dog really wasn't injured or hurt or killed. Um, it got in a couple scrapes, but I was happy to see it pulled through. That's it for me. Until next week's episode, Grogu and I say subscribe if you like our video. Please check the like button. Tell us what you thought, as I always look at my comments and refer to them in my opening. And until next time, bye.